here's the hospital, and here is a nurse and somebody else. And here is a place called Happy Farm. And here's Happy Park. So here's the police station. And right here is the flower shop. And this is a bakery. And this is an apartment house. And this is the Fox apartments too. And here's the school. And here's the service station. And here's some houses. And there's the police station. Here's the post office. And there's the drugstore. Here's some house. Oh, here's some dogs. And there's the barn. And here's some animals. Over here. And there's a tractor. And here's a truck. Here's a school bus. And here is a record. And that's all.
Did it take you very long to build this town?
Quite a while. 2 days and a half.
Was most of the class involved in this? Okay.
That's running in the back truck of the car. And the tractor, that's puppy's playing right there. And these are houses. And here's the kids playing with some hay. And there's a turkey. They're all digging.
Did you enjoy working with this project?
Yes.
Can you think of some of the things that the materials that you used to construct it?
Well, we used some paper and some of the milk cartons to hold it up in the paper bags to hold the buildings up. And we used some outline. Over here's the fire station that we cut out and let the doors open, and the truck, looks like the truck's coming out. And we use tape to tape these on. Over here is where they're getting the wheat out of the tape. And cow. And here's a milk carrier. Taxi.
Okay, thank you very much. We're going to look around Mrs. Walker's first grade class at Olive Hill Elementary.
going to do is see a puppet program from the Clark Hill Elementary School Classy Clover 4-H Club. And they've been working real hard on this. They are ready to go. So I'm going to turn the program over to them, and you just watch, and I think you'll see some fun stuff.
The Great Wall, Tulsa. Tulsa! And a world of things. There's so much that we share. Oh.
Stick with me, gang. I've got a way that you can travel anywhere your heart desires.
And it's time we're aware. It's a small world after all. 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 It's a small, small world. La 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 la. It's a small world after all. La 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 la. It's a small world after all. La 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 la. It's a small, small world after all. It's small. Hello, Mr. Travel Agent. Our class has been given permission to take a field trip, and we need your help.
Yeah, our teacher said that we could go anywhere our hearts desire.
Well, you came to the right place, gang. I can arrange for you to go anywhere you wish. Just sign on the dotted line and we'll be all set. All I have to do is push this button and my staff is at your service. Where would you like to go first? Hawaii? New Zealand? Cucamonga? You name it, you got it.
Well, we sort of wanted to go someplace warm, with beautiful beaches and fun music.
And good food.
Olé! Mexico it is!
The people of us go up and down, up and down, up and down. Come along, join the song as away we go, on our way to Mexico.
Norwegian, but I think Carrie really has her heart set on this trip to Ireland.
Ireland?
Aye, sir, Ireland. You know, the land of the jig and the hornpipe.
Irish stew and leprechaun.
Four-leaf clovers and the Blarney Stone.
Ah, yes. Ireland. One of my favorite destinations, but why settle for Ireland alone? Let me introduce you to my United Kingdom experts, and you can experience all of the Royal British Isles.
Oh, you'll take the high road and I'll take the low road. By yon bonny banks and by yon bonny range, where the sun shines bright on the cloud, where me and my true love wherever want to be. On the bonny, bonny banks of Loch Lomond, oh, you'll take the high road and I'll take the low road, and I'll be in Scotland before you. For me and my true love will one day meet again. On the bonny, bonny banks of Loch Lomond. There's a jump to the left and you hop to the right. You go to your neighbor, a beautiful sight. Friends all around with the sang and the sing. That's the dance that we call the Irish jig. Look at Bonnie right here, lift your toes off the floor with your nose in the air. They'll be cheering for more. Oh, nobody cares if your feet are too big. You're fronting the dance called the Irish jig.
Quiet, or you'll wake the leprechauns.
London Bridge is falling down, falling down, falling down. London Bridge is falling down, my fair lady. All around the London, around the London, all around the London town.
Hey, wait a minute. This looks like Liverpool, the home of the Beatles.
The Beatles?
She loves you, yeah, yeah, yeah. She loves you, yeah, yeah, yeah. She loves you, yeah, 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 yeah. You think you lost your love? Well, I saw her yesterday. It's you she's thinking of, and she told me what to say. She said she loves you, and you know that can't be bad. Yes, she loves you, and you know you should be glad. She said you hurt her so, she almost lost her mind. And now she says she knows you're not the hurting kind. She says she loves you, and you know that can't be bad. Yes, she loves you, and you know you should be glad. She loves you, yeah, yeah, yeah. She loves you, yeah, yeah, yeah. With a love like that, you know you should be glad. With a love like that, you know you should be glad. With a love like that, you know you should be glad. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Oh, a jolly good choice. The United Kingdom it is. I'll just... Oh, no. Now what is it?
Well, we thought that is what we might as well see the rest of Europe as well.
Wunderbar. European experts coming up.
Augustin, 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 Alexis, for your friends are my friends and my friends are your friends. Oh, the more we get together, the happier we'll be.
too. How about a pizza?
Pizza? No, that's Italian.
Something the world is made for fun and frolic, and so do I, and so do I. Something it wants to be all melancholic, to find inside, to find inside. But I love to spend my time in singing some joyous song, some joyous song. To set the air with music forever ringing, it's far from wrong, it's far from wrong. Hearken, hearken, music sounds afar. Hearken, hearken, music sounds afar. Tra-la-la-la, 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 tra-la-la-la. Joy is everywhere. Tra-la-la-la, tra-la-la-la, la.
The next thing you know, these kids will want to take a slow boat to China.
Terrific suggestion. You're a wonderful travel agent. Do you have an Oriental expert too?
We're very grateful that you gave us a call. We'd be very honored to show the Great Wall.
And right after China, with a wave of our fan, we'll visit our friends across the sea of Japan.
Sakura, Sakura, cherry blossoms everywhere. Clouds of glory fill the sky. Mist of beauty in the air. Lovely colors floating by. Sakura, Sakura, let all come singing.
Wow, there sure are a lot of places to visit on our school trip.
There sure are.
I love the thought of seeing Australia, Africa, the Soviet Union, and Europe. But maybe we should take the time to see our own beautiful continent first.
What? No big airfares? No cruise ships? No hot air balloons? No kidney pie?
Yeah! Let's talk to an expert on North America!
Arr!
Oh, Yankee Doodle went to town riding on a pony. He stuck a feather in his hat and called it macaroni. Yankee Doodle keep it up, Yankee Doodle dandy. Mind the music and the step, and with the girls be handy.
There's plenty around here for you to do. Just take it from me. America wants you.
It's easy to visit. Just drive back and forth. We're America too. Your friends to the north.
The US of A is a beautiful sight. I'll show you the way with my guiding light.
A beautiful, far spacious sky, for amber waves of rain, our purple mountain majesties above the fruited plain. America, America, God shed His grace on thee, and crown thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea. Oh, beautiful, tortuous retreat that sees beyond the years. Thy new best our cities gleam, loved in thy humility. America, America, God shed His grace on thee, and crown thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea.
Wow, we certainly have a lot of wonderful places to
to choose from for our class trip.
You sure do.
Not to mention the many ways to get there.
There sure are.
It makes the world seem like a tiny little place, doesn't it?
You said it.
And are for everyone.
It's almost as if all the people of the world are one big traveling club.
A classroom. A brotherhood.
Yes, it sure is. A small world after all.
It's a small world after all. It's a small world after all. It's a small world after all. There's so much that we share with our friends everywhere in the world. It's a small, small world.
We'd like to introduce the people that were behind the puppets for you. Becky Haney was Jessie. Richard Boggs is Mandy. Tracy Bond is Myrtle. Randy Barker was Joe Cool. Jenna Griffey is Carrie. Christy Catron was Bobby. Lovell Gillum and Tiffany Parsons is Harry. Charla Walker as Susie. Shannon Haar as Pedro. And John Stigall is our sound and set manager. Let's give them a nice round of applause.
And as he said, the kids in the club who the puppets did do an excellent job. And I will recognize the leaders who are here later. But at this time, since the program went so well, I'll take the opportunity to introduce the leader of the Clark Hill Elementary 4-H Club, Miss Jan Sampson. Jan? With the 4-H Awards banquet, we pop balloons. Usually when Mr. Arnold's back's turned, so he jumps and grabs his heart. But the president of the 4-H Council, Mr. Carl Littleton, gives out these awards annually. As I call off the names, he presents the plaques and trophies to the recipients. And each year I ask one of our senior 4-H members to assist him. And this year I've asked Nikki Rowe, a senior at West Carter, if she would come. Carl, if you'd come, and we'll get right into this. Henderson. The 11-year-old category, Amanda Collingsworth. The 12-year-olds, Chris Irwin. The 13-year-old age group, Lonnie Rowe. In the senior category, 14-year-old champion, Misty Barker. Year-old champion. And the champion in the 16 and 19-year-old age groups, also area champion this year, Elizabeth Harris. And the other name under the speech champions goes to the 14-year-old area champion who was runner-up in the county, Amanda McClay. Moving right into demonstration champions. In the small animal science category, Rhonda Nip. small animal science category, Misty Henshaw. The stars you see by some of the names denotes that they are not only county champions, but area champions as well, and they will receive a pin for being area champion. In the clothing category, Marcia Smith. Dairy Foods champion, both county and area, Dora Beth Rowe. By the way, Mr. Littleton is always available at the end of the program for pictures. If any of you would like to have pictures, I know it's, especially with the girls, he said. I don't know what. He always gets all the pictures with the girls. I don't know what happens. Electric champion, Eddie Bailey. In the general category, Bobby Harris. In the health category, county and area champion Amanda Barker. Also in the health category, county and area champion Billy Lane. In the home management category, county and area champion Jonathan Carroll. In the natural resources category, county and area champion Lonnie Rowe. Other foods champion Paula Moreland. In photography, champion Chad Carroll. In the safety category, Ronnie Henderson. In the safety category, Chris Walker. Chris had some surgery this week and he's unable to be here. We'll get that to him. Small engine. Go ahead and clap for him. You did a good job. Small engine category, county and area champion, William Jarvis. The remaining winners were in the senior division. In large animal science, county and area champion, Benji Harmon. The clothing category, county and area champion, Misty Barker. In the clothing category, county and area champion, Amanda McClay. In the electric category, county and area champion, Matt Dickinson. In dairy foods, county and area champion, Wendy Tackett. And finally, demonstration champion in photography, county and area champion, Elizabeth Harris. Before we go to the back page, we'd like to recognize our club officers from around the county. This spring, we had our first ever countywide officer competition here in the West Carter Gym. It was held during school, and we had all of our officers and all the clubs in the county here. Each of them participated, and we see listed the winners. And they've already received their recognition by way of trophies for the school and for themselves, but we'd like for them to be recognized tonight by you. First of all, in fourth place, the 5th and 6th grade club officers from Olive Hill Elementary, if they'd stand, please. Finishing third, the officers of the Lawton Elementary 4-H Club. In second place in the competition, the officers from the Carter Elementary 4-H Club. And winning the for the school and for themselves from Clark Hill, the Clark Hill Classy Clovers. There is one other award that I would like to present this time that's not on your program. This is usually not announced until the evening of the banquet. The Carter County Education Association, about 6 years ago, I believe, decided that annually they would like to make the presentation monetarily to the outstanding 8th grade 4-H member in Carter County. And they voted as an association to do this in memory of Mary Rowe. And so we are pleased and happy to do that each year. And the winner this year of the $50 award from the Carter County Education Association, the Mary Rowe Outstanding 8th grade 4-H member award, goes to Lonnie Rowe. Now, on the back of the programs, Superstar Award. In order to receive one of these awards, you must do a demonstration, a speech, a project, and a record book during the school year. All of these folks listed have done that this year, and so we want to recognize them with their appropriate plaque. For the first year recipients, the Superstars, Eddie Bailey, Bobby Harris, William Jarvis, Mary Beth Cox, Misty Henshaw, Charla Walker, and Chris Walker. The second year they accomplished this, there was the Hall of Fame Award. And the Hall of Fame Award winners this year are Rhonda Nip, and Amanda Barker. There is also one name that was inadvertently left off. And you may not believe this, but in the 8 years we've had the awards program, this is the first name that's ever been left off. I guess it's time for the agent to retire. Phyllis Flannery also receives the award this year. But we will tomorrow, I promise. The third year award has been named in honor of Mary Rowe, and it's called the Mary Rowe Achievement Award. The recipients this year are Dora Beth Rowe, Chad Carroll, Jonathan Carroll, Lanny Mosher, and Marcia Smith. I put the list together, it'd be hard to blame it on anybody except their computer, so it must have been a computer. The fourth year award is in honor of the president of the 4-H Council, Mr. Carl Littleton. It is the Carl Littleton Excellence Award. The winners this year are Matthew Dixon, and Lonnie Rowe. The fifth year award, the Bill Marshall Superiority Award, recognizes two people tonight, and it was named after Mr. Bill Marshall, who retired as Carter County Agricultural Agent 2.5 years ago. First recipient is Amanda McClave. And Misty Barker. The sixth year award is entitled the Emerald Clover Award, and there is but one recipient this year, and that goes to Benji Harmon. The seventh year award is the Jubilee Award, and again, but one recipient, Elizabeth Harris. And the only person to ever achieve the 8th year award, it is the Supreme Accomplishment 4-H Award, and it is presented this year for the first time ever to Wendy Tackett. There are some high school 4-H members, just a few that I would like to recognize personally tonight. They are members of our Carter County Teen Council. If any of you have high school students, you know how busy they are. And to get them lined up for a whole year for a 4-H program is a difficult task at best. But I would like to recognize just a few of them tonight who help with things like the banquet. We do a few extra things along as the year goes by. But I would just like to recognize them tonight as members of the Teen Council. First of all, Misty Barker. Benji Harmon. Matthew Dixon. Elizabeth Harris. Amanda McClave. And the last two are seniors this year. This will be their swan song, so to speak. Each year, I recognize those seniors who've been in 4-H, many of them for 8 years. It gets tougher every year. Tonight, too, first of all, if I had 4 kids, I think this would be my 4th one. Nikki Rowe. And a name that is not on the list, she received the only 8th year award tonight, and is a graduating senior. I remember when she graduated from the 8th grade. I said to her, Wendy, I want you to stay in 4-H in high school. And she said, don't worry, it's my favorite activity. Wendy Tackett. I'd like to recognize some of our leaders who are here tonight. I didn't go around and check all the ones who are here. I see a few. For all of you who are the leaders of your clubs at your respective schools, your kids know who you are, and their parents know who you are, and of course your principals know who you are, and I know who you are. But if you would please stand so that the rest of us might see where you are tonight. Helen Boggs at Olive Hill, 7th and 8th grade. Kay Walker at Grand. Janet Sammons at Clark Hill. Jerome Johnson at Lawton. Thank you all very much. Oh! Connie Baker from West Park. We also have at the head table 5 of the members of our adult 4-H council. Our president, of course, Carl Littleton, you've already seen. Carl has been the president for several years and has been involved with Extension, I think, now for about 62 years or something along in there. Longer than anyone else we can find in the county. We have with us our treasurer, Chuck Lewis. We also have Kathy Lewis. We have Joy Rowe. And the person to whom all of the congratulations go for the banquet tonight, since she's in charge, she does all the work, and I just kind of show up. Retta Coyle. Monday, May the 8th, the Extension Service will celebrate 75 years in Kentucky. In all of the Extension offices all across the state, there will be open houses. There's special activities planned. I would encourage any of you who can get away on Monday to come to the office, room 121 in the courthouse. We'll have some bumper stickers and some mugs we've had printed up. We're going to be planting a tree in the courtyard in commemoration of the 75 years. And we're going to have a live broadcast on WGOH, WGO. And we're going to recognize folks who've been in Extension for several years. I mentioned we did a history of Extension and tried to find out who had been in Extension the longest. And Mr. Littleton attended Senior 4-H Week at the University of Kentucky with the agricultural agent at that time. And what year, Pop?
1926.
1926. So it's now 63 years. And to recognize Carl Littleton for 30 years of outstanding leadership to our county 4-H program, we have a special plaque for him tonight. To our 2 4-H members whose names were left off the program, I apologize profusely. We will take care of that tomorrow. For all of you who were able to come tonight, I hope that you enjoyed the banquet. As you can see, these 4-H members who are here represent but a small portion of the 1,600 kids who are involved in some part of the 4-H program each year. We're mighty proud of them. You're doing an awfully good job with them. Keep up the good work. Have a safe trip home. Oh, photos for all of the winners on the back page. Right over here in the corner. Photos. Thank you.
You're seeing what you find on your screen there. That's snow. It's May the 7th, about 3 minutes after 7 o'clock on a Sunday morning, and it's snowing around Olive Hill, Kentucky. The weatherman said that this would happen. Most people didn't seem to actually believe that we would be experiencing snow this late in the spring. But it is May the 7th. And it's snowing. Do you remember the famous dog lot of the flood of February? Well, this is the dog lot of Jewel and Ted Bays in May. Yes, this is May the 7th, as we said a while ago. It's just about an hour later than from the 7:03 tape, and I don't think things have gotten much better. Now, if you folks get up late on Sunday morning, you may miss this, but this is, well, it looks like it should be wintertime. I left the date on the camera so you wouldn't think I'm pulling out old tape from back a winter ago. Then this late in the springtime that you're going to have snow as the hayfield starts to grow and the woods are turning green all over, snow is falling. This is Gary Irwin for Channel 14 on a Sunday morning in May. It's snowing? Oh well, in the summertime, we'll have something to talk about.
We'll be done in just a minute. Trying my best.
shirts, so all of them together, we'd like to say that for you right now. For
God so loved the world, that he gave his only begotten Son, whosoever believeth in him shall not perish but have the everlasting life.
Okay, now each one of them would like to tell you what they enjoy most about being over there and what they do.
I just love everything.
Like everything too. None of them could pick out anything in particular. They said they just liked it all. So. Okay, come on.
We have heard the call to action, bring the serve on and forth. Come and join your happy birthday crew and soar into the sky. We are on the wing forever and we'll fly, fly, fly. We are jet cadets for Jesus. We are pilots for our Lord. We have heard the call to action and will serve the foreign board. Come and join your happy birthday crew as we soar into the sky. We are on the wing forever and we'll fly, fly, fly.
We've learned about the subject of prejudice and Christian snobbery. Our lessons teach us how to cope with these subjects more in our teenage lives. This junior high ministry is a big help in day-to-day life. That's it. They're not going to see it.
Because to order the supplies that they need to keep this club going, it's continual. We need a continual flow of finances coming in, and they'll go right back out for the materials that the kids have. So, any of you who would like to support this ministry, you can write a check to the Globe Christian Church, and Sue will work through the church and pay for all of our supplies in that way. And that way you have a tax deductible check. But I do appreciate the support that I've already had. Okay?
And went real well till Jeffrey got attacked by that microphone there, and got everybody laughing. But I thought everybody did real well, and I'm thankful that now that things that have worked out to where that we can we can have a big group like this and have good structured lessons for them every Sunday, and hopefully we can have we can have the finances come in to have this continually, not let it in. Before we go any farther, I want Gary to get a picture of my suit. Yeah, we got that over with.
Turn it off.
exactly what is it about the Olive Hill Comets that causes a person to get so emotionally involved with them?
Well, Mike, I think just the name Olive Hill Comets, starting way back, and I mean way back with me, is the main thing. And you just sort of, as they say, get it in your blood. And I guess I started back in high school. I'm not say when, I might as well say, 1938, when I was cheerleader. And from that, I never missed a ball game. And then, of course, in 1941, I married Waldo Fultz. And, of course, in high school, he was a good ball player. Back then, we said a great ball player. And then he went into officiating, and then along came his brother, Jack Fultz, that was coach at the Olive Hill High School for 17 years. And in 1944, when Jack was played on the ball team, and we went to the state tournament for the first time, I think that was the greatest ball game that I have ever seen.
Well, the Comets, over the years, every player, and I've talked with Jack Fultz, the one thing they always say is there's no fan like an Olive Hill Comet fan. All of them have mentioned that in '56, when they went to the tournament, they even closed the town down. Almost every store in town closed, and they said Olive Hill was like a ghost town. And that there was only a population, I think then, of 1,100, and they said there must have been at least 2,000 people from Olive Hill at the Phoenix Hotel alone. Do you remember going to that game?
I certainly do. Since 1944, I've only missed 2 state tournaments. And then it's when my job kept me from going those 2 years. So there's quite a lot of tournaments, to see. And, well, it's just something, it's hard to explain as Jack has his Comet reunion every year, and Comets back 50 years ago, the ones that are living, coming back to this. Now, why do they come back? Because there's a get-togetherness or a camaraderie, I guess you would say, there's no equal in the world, in my estimation, as the Olive Hill Comet fans and the ball players when they get together. It's just something great to, to treasure in your memories.
The Olive Hill Comets do truly have a great tradition, and a little later on Centel Cable, we're hoping to present a whole program just donated, or dedicated rather, to some interviews with some of the old Comets and some of the fans. And we might ask you again maybe to give us some memories if you possibly can. So we do appreciate you, Bertha, to being with us today and trying, I know it's hard to do, but trying to explain to us just exactly what an Olive Hill Comet fan is.
Well, it's hard to explain, but it's something that you just have in your heart, and it just stays with you.
Well, Bertha, again, thank you for being with us. We do appreciate it here on...
It must have been cold there in my shadow to never have sunlight on your face. You were content to let me shine, that's your way. You always walked a step behind. So I was the one with all the glory, while you were the one with all the strength. A beautiful face without a name for so long. A beautiful smile to hide the pain. Did soldier. Mama, you mean a lot to me. She always got me out of bed early Sunday morning and took me off to church where I could learn about the Lord. Mama tried to tell me how my life was gonna be, but I was young and wild and it was hard for me to see. Dear Mama, now that we're older, we can see the load on your tired old shoulders. Mama, you're a trooper. Mama, you're a soldier. Mama, you mean a lot to me.
Mama, you always taught me right from wrong when I was growing up. And it's a pity that most people like me have to try everything for themselves. I realize now that you always knew just what you were talking about. And Mama, for all that hard work you did, and for the sacrifices you made for us, I just want to say thanks a lot.
Dear Mama, now that we're older, we can see the load on your tired old shoulders. Mama, you're a trooper. Mama, you're a soldier. Mama, you mean a lot to me. Mama, you mean a lot to me. Dear Mama, now that we're older, we can see the load on your tired old shoulders. Mama, you're a trooper. Mama, you're a soldier. Mama, you mean a lot to me. She always got me out of bed early Sunday morning and took me off to church where I could learn about the Lord. Mama tried to tell me how my life was gonna be, but I was young and wild and it was hard for me to see. Dear Mama, now that we're older, we can see the load on your tired old shoulders. Mama, you're a trooper. Mama, you're a soldier. Mama, you mean a lot to me.
Mama, you always taught me right from wrong when I was growing up. And it's a pity that most people like me have to try everything for themselves. I realize now that you always knew just what you were talking about. And Mama, for all that hard work you did, and for the sacrifices you made for us, I just want to say thanks a lot.
Dear Mama, now that we're older, we can see the load on your tired old shoulders. Mama, you're a trooper. Mama, you're a soldier. Mama, you mean a lot to me.
It's time now for community announcements, courtesy of Community Access Television. If you'd like to write us at my hometown, Route 4, Box 233, Ollafille, or call us at 286-5201. There will be a revival at Three Pines Free Will Baptist Church May the 15th through the 19th. The evangelist will be Vernon Barker of Joliet, Tennessee. Gary Sparks is the pastor. Services start at 7 p.m. each night. Everyone will be invited. Gospel meetings will be held at the Church of Christ in Ollafille May the 21st through the 24th. The Sunday services will be at 10 a.m., 11 a.m., and 6 p.m. on Monday through Wednesday at 7:30 p.m. Mike Tucker will be the evangelist of Flatwoods, Kentucky. Everyone is invited to attend these services. The New Life Victory Church is now located next to the clinic, Carter County Clinic, Dr. Coburn's office, next door in the former pharmacy building on US 60. Services at 10:30 a.m. Sunday, 7 p.m. Sunday night, 7 o'clock on Thursday evenings. Bible clubs on Tuesday afternoons. Bob Stapleton is the pastor, and he invites you to attend. You're watching Channel 14, Ollafille, Kentucky. Humidity have been up, you know, the temperatures have been high. What do you do in the summertime? Well, tonight on Ollafille Magazine, we have a few scenes of the 4th of July fireworks that was in downtown Ollafille on Tuesday, July the 4th, and we hope that you'll enjoy the scenes from that. And in our program today, we'll have a few scenes from some gospel singing of a local group. But first, let's look down at the downtown area of Ollafille for Fireworks 1989, taped on July the 4th. You're not letting them run.
Oh no. They look pretty. No, we're gonna have our own party.
Another program we've got on Ollafille Magazine tonight is a local group that sings the gospel. This time of the summer in July, you have a lot of family reunions. church gatherings, homecomings, and high school reunions taking place. And in a lot of our reunions, we have gospel singing. Tonight we're going to see a piece of tape that was loaned to us by WTSF, Channel 61 in Ashland, the Gospel Revelators. Scott Porter and Sherry live here in Globe, and they sing in the Gospel Revelators, and Tim Harris and Jenny, his wife. Now, most people, I think there's at least 5 out there that knows Tim Harris. Raise your hands if you know him. Yeah, there's 5 of you out there. Now, Tim's a good old boy. Here's the Gospel Singing Revelators from Globe, Kentucky, and Toesboro, singing a song called The Secret Place.
I'm going to take a trip in a good old gospel ship. I'm going far beyond the sky. I'm going to shout and sing until heavens ring when I'm bidding this world goodbye. I have good news to bring, and that is why I sing all my joys in you I'll share. I'm going to take a trip in a good old gospel ship and go sailing through the air. I'm going to take a trip in a good old gospel ship. I'm going far beyond the sky. I'm going to shout and sing until the heavens ring when I'm bidding this world goodbye. Oh, I can scarcely wait. I know I might be late, for I spend all my time in prayer. And when my ship comes in, I'll leave this world of sin and go sailing through the air. I'm gonna take a trip in the good old gospel ship. I'm going far beyond the sky. I'm gonna shout and sing until the heavens ring when I'm bidding this world goodbye. When I'm bidding this world goodbye.
My heart is like a house. One day I'll let the same door in, and there are many rooms where we would visit now and then. But then one day he saw that door. I knew the day had come too soon. I said, Jesus, I'm not ready for us to visit in that room, 'cause that's a place in my heart where even I don't go. I have some things in there I don't want no one to know, but he's handed me the key with tears of love on his face. He said, I'll make you clean. Just let me in your secret place. Then I opened up the door, and the 2 of us walked in. I was so ashamed. His light revealed my hidden sin. But when I think about that room now, I'm not afraid anymore. Born in all my hidden sins, no longer hide behind that door. There was a place in my heart where even I would go. I had some things in there I didn't want no one to know, but he's handed me the key with tears of love on his face. He said, I'll make you clean. Just let me in your secret place. Is there a place in your heart to go, but he's handing you the key with tears of love on his face. He said, I'll make you clean. Just let him in your secret place. He'll make you clean. Just let him in your secret place.
Boys, they draw their very day. Oh, good man, he feeds him every single day. Oh, sit down, star, far tomorrow. Don't feel yourself today. God's gonna bring me out of the desert where it's dusty and dry. He's gonna bring me out of the desert and not leave me here to die. He's gonna take me where the water's flowing, so full and so free. God's gonna bring me out of the desert, set my feet where they ought to be. So long I have stood here, please stand up to my knees, singing and praying, Lord, I beg you, won't you show me relief? Won't you show me salvation that you never got me? Oh, take me up the sandy desert to the north of the Midnight Sea. Oh, God's gonna bring me out of the desert where it's dusty and dry. He's gonna bring me out of the desert and not leave me here to die. He's gonna take me where the water's flowing, so full and so free. God's gonna bring me out of the desert, set my feet where they ought to be. Oh, God's gonna bring me out of the desert where it's dusty and dry. He's gonna bring me out of the desert and not leave me here to die. He's gonna take me where the water's flowing, so full and so free. God's gonna bring me out of the desert, set my feet where they ought to be. My God's gonna bring me out of the desert, set my feet where they ought to be.
Is a rose, is a rose, is a rose. To a lot of people, the rose in their garden is their children. Our next gospel video we're going to be looking on this middle of July special program is a group called the Spencer Family. It wasn't too many years ago, and I remember a father and mother bringing two small boys and a little girl here to Globe, Kentucky to sing, and it was the Spencers. Now the boys have grown up and the young lady's grown up, she's married, and they're a fine group of singing. This is a gospel video that they did not too long ago, and when we think of the roses as a child, I think they were thinking this in terms of the young man that came to visit his mother and found her praying for him. Let's watch tonight as we look at our gospel video with the singing Spencer family and this beautiful song.
They were praying for someone like me. Not long ago, I was thinking of home, and I wondered if Mama was there all alone. I thought I'd drop by as I had before,
then made me stop at the door. She was praying, a sound that the world seldom hears. Praying, her words were pleading and clear. The sound of her voice as she spoke my name brought tears to my eyes, my heart filled with shame. Praying for someone like me. I was walking one night, I felt so alone. My heart was so heavy from the trouble I'd known. I had noticed a church that was near, till the sound from within seemed to fill the air. They were praying, a sound that the world seldom hears. Praying, the children that God loves so dear. Outside in the darkness I could not see, but I could picture them down on their knees. Praying for someone like me.
When we've traveled our last mile and he says, come in, my child, then we'll be glad.
Then we'll be glad we live for Jesus.
When the book is open wide and our name is found inside, then we'll be glad.
Then we'll be glad we live for him.
Then we'll be glad.
Then we'll be glad we live for Jesus.
One endless day
of perfect joy.
Then we'll be glad.
Then we'll be glad we live for Jesus.
Singing, shouting, praising his name, standing in his presence will never be the same. Then we'll be glad.
Then we'll be glad we live for him.
When we walk on streets of gold, where we'll never, never grow old, then we'll be glad.
Then we'll be glad we live for Jesus.
When we kneel down at his feet, friends and loved ones we will meet, then we'll be glad.
Then we'll be glad we live for him.
Then we'll be glad.
Then we'll be glad we live for Jesus.
One endless day
of perfect joy.
Then we'll be glad.
Then we'll be glad we live for Jesus.
Singing, shouting, praising his name, standing in his presence will never be the same. Then we'll be glad.
Then we'll be glad we live for him.
then we'll be glad.
And we'll be glad we live for Jesus.
One in the state,
One in the state of perfect joy.
then we'll be glad.
And we'll be glad we live for Jesus.
Singing, shouting, praising his name, standing in his presence will never be the same, then we'll be glad.
And we'll be glad we live for him.
Then we'll be glad.
And we'll be glad we live for Jesus.
One in the state,
One in the state of perfect joy.
then we'll be glad.
And we'll be glad we live for Jesus.
Singing, shouting, praising his name, standing in his presence will never be the same, then we'll be glad.
And we'll be glad we live for him.
Then we'll be glad.
And we'll be glad we live for him. For him.
I hope you enjoy Community Access Television, Channel 14. This is Gary Irwin for Centel Cable, and hope that you have a pleasant week. We'll be looking forward to visiting in your house next week. Until then, have a pleasant day.